Welcome to Manelli Studios, and I'm going to give you a tour. This is going to be the brand new home for the future Manelli Studios, and this is going to house all of my companies. I'm talking Mirella Manelli Education, Hair B&B Podcast, Hair B&B University, and of course, Manelli Hair Extensions. Side note, I knew this place was made for me because even the key is pink, so let's come on in. So here we are in the main entryway, and as you can see, there are pink walls. I knew the moment that I came in here that this was my entire manifestation. Now, of course, I need to touch up the walls a little bit and all of that, but the place is already pink inside. Not to mention these really amazing floors, and this entryway is going to be the waiting room. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this space just yet, but I'm definitely envisioning a velvet green couch with these pink walls. I know I want to put a little coffee bar, maybe the journey of Mirella Manelli over the last 10 plus years and how I came to this space. Maybe even like a Manelli hair extension wall, a little desk so when I do check out any of my clients or I'm checking out any Manelli hair extensions or products, it'll be there. But I really love this space. As you can see, the lighting is so amazing. It is a little echoey in here, so I don't plan on doing any content creation. I also really love this archway right here. This archway is everything. I feel like it gives you a little glimpse inside what the salon, micro salon space is gonna be like. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm taking you on a journey of opening up my very first content creation studio, so that way I can really focus more on YouTube, building my Hair B&B University platform, which by the way, if you have not downloaded this app just yet, please go do it, especially if you're a hairstylist. This is the first free hair education app that I made specifically for hairstylists. There's 3 free lessons built inside, plus an amazing community. And you can upgrade anytime to get access to the full hair tutorial library where I have 70 plus lessons and it grows every single day. Not to mention you get the live group coaching that I do once a month, sometimes more. So definitely go check that out. You can head to hairbnbuniversity.com or just go download it on Apple or Google Play. I'll make sure to put all the links to all of that down below in the description. Now let's go ahead and go inside the micro salon. So here we are in the micro salon, and this is probably one of my favorite spaces. The front room will definitely remain pink because my brand is pink, but the other color that's been part of my branding is green, and that's exactly what this space is going to be, but not in the way that you actually think. My goal was to change up the vibe from my last salon into this one as more luxury, a little elevated, cleaner, brighter, and I think we definitely achieved that with this space. So I'm definitely going to maintain the white walls and also the wood floor that we have going on, but specifically when I get ready to put in the backwash systems, I'm going to be adding in some green tile. So I'm thinking mostly white, hints of green, lots of plants, just white, bright, and just keeping it airy. Now here on this brick wall is exactly where my stations are gonna be, and I've already mapped it out, and I think we're gonna be able to fit about 5 stations. I know what you're thinking, you're probably like, well, why do you need 5 stations? Well, even though I'm doing a content creation studio, I still need this to be staged like a hair salon, and a lot of times when I'm doing campaigns for any of my projects, sometimes I have more than just one model, and I do have a team of people that do come in and help with these projects, so having more stations than necessary is kind of a benefit, and like, why not? Now, one little room that I did forget to show you was this one right here, and you can see it's right by that archway. Pretty much transform that into maybe like a makeup room or a changing room. I really don't know what I'm gonna do in there, but it's super cute, and I'll just show you what it looks like inside. Now, as you can see, even the walls in here are also pink, hints of white. We still have the same flooring. We got this little vanity area with a sink. So again, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm gonna put in this room, but the lighting is pretty nice. I don't hate it. It's really small in here, but I think there's enough to do something with it. Who knows? I might bring on a few people to come work with me, maybe a lash tech or a makeup artist. I don't know. I don't know what this room will be, but I know it'll be cool. So this area right here is going to house my 2 backwash systems. And yes, this area is kind of tight and small, but I was originally gonna just put 1 backwash system, but I decided to put 2 just in case, because again, sometimes I'm doing more than one thing for my project, so why not optimize the space? But I'm really excited about this space specifically because I'm going to be doing some installation of some cabinetry, my backwash system, so you can see that there's already plumbing there, which is so exciting. I'm probably going to green tile up that baby, and I already love that there's lights right here. One thing I totally forgot to mention are the lights where that brick wall is at. And now, of course, this is faux brick wall, but just like look how cute it is and how bright it is in here already. And that's not with all the lights on just yet. But I love how it's just like a little accent. It just brings the space to life. And the flooring is just really neutral too. I mean, just so many benefits to the space. Now, the next room that I want to show you is this one right here. Now, you can already see there's a little hint of pink. Now, there's obviously some patching up to do. There's still construction going on, so not finished yet. Bright and airy inside. They've got the pink. I'm super obsessed with the chandelier, but let me just go ahead and show you like what's inside and what I actually have planned for this thing. Now, I am so obsessed with this room. It is on the small side, I will say that. It is really echoey in here, but I'm not planning on doing any recording or anything like that. However, I might record some of my mixing shots or things like that, but for the most part, I'm hoping to put in some built-in cabinetry. I got the sink over here so I can clean all of my dishes and things like that. And then this pink wall here, I mean, I'm just seeing a color display, which sounds really cool. And right now, I'm not branded. I don't work exclusively with one brand. And I don't know, I kind of like it like that, but also I am open to if a brand wanted to partner with me and they wanted to put their color on this wall, just throwing it out there to the universe. But whatever happens with this room, it's still pink. This is gonna be like the little hints of pink. So the main micro salon area, mostly white, neutral colors, lots of green with the plants, maybe the tile. But in here, we're gonna keep it white, pink, and like the flooring is very much similar to the very front room. So we're just about halfway through this space and it's pretty massive, even though it is smaller than my last salon. I haven't even shown you the really exciting part just yet. So now that you've seen the very front, the treatment room, the micro salon space, the backwash area, and the color room, right back here are two very important rooms. Well, I guess three, because one of them's the bathroom. But there's really nothing going on in that bathroom. They're currently doing construction on it so that we can be compliant for the city. But this room right here is gonna be my future office, AKA my podcast, and the room behind me is my brand new content creation studio. But first, let's go into the office because that part I'm really excited about. I've never had an office before. Now, before I take you in there, how cool is this sign? I think I'm gonna keep this. Let's be real, I'm never available. Let's go inside. One of the things that I love about this office, aside from the fact that it's literally gonna be my first office, and I'm thinking I might turn this into a podcast room. Not to mention, I not only have one window, I have two windows. And how freaking cool is that? Now, this room is kind of on the tiny side, but I think I'm gonna easily be able to set up a camera, maybe make like a podcast wall, and just bring back Hair B&B podcast back to life. I've taken a year hiatus from Hair B&B podcast, and I think it's time to bring it back. I am so excited about all the things that I wanna bring to you because I am so passionate about bringing hairstylist education that is practical and just to help you grow, because this hairstylist journey gets really, really tough, especially when you're doing it alone. I built all of my platforms to make it easily accessible, really just simplify the way we do hair in business. So I want to bring that back to you, and I think this room is going to be it. Okay, side note, how cool is this window though? It's an octagon. It's an octagon, right? Yes, it's an octagon. It has 8 sides. Now, I know I told you there were 2 really important rooms, and technically 3 with the bathroom, but there's actually another room that I totally forgot. It's not as big of a deal, but I'm still gonna show it to you anyway. But first, let's go to the content creation room. Come on, come on, come on. Now, this is my content creation studio. Look how open and airy this is. There's so much natural light coming through. I mean, I have this window light right here. I have this beautiful skylight right here. The lights aren't even on, you guys, and it is so bright in here. Which, by the way, how do you turn the lights on in here? Oh, right here. Oh, there's like a whole nother spot that it didn't go on. There we go. Lots of airy brightness going on. I am obsessed. And not to mention there are some decorative lights that are sitting right on top, which I don't know how to turn those on just yet. But nonetheless, this is going to be the future home of Hair B&B University and my YouTube channel. Now here's another angle. You can see this is like the back section over here. And right here is a roll up door. So I think originally this was more of like a storage area because this is a business center. Somewhere along the line, they built a door there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it, but I can roll up that door and create a lot of natural light. You can see there's a bunch of outlets going on, which I'm so excited about. This room specifically was built for content creation once upon a time. When I tell you that this space was made for me, I am not lying. It used to be a hair salon for decades. The plumbing is there. There's outlets everywhere for content creation. How crazy is that? This entire salon has open ceilings. It just feels big, bright, and airy, and I'm just so excited. Manifestation's real, you guys. Manifest it, but you gotta be patient. This took me over a year to find this place, and I found it completely by accident. If you wanna know the story on how I even found this place, because honestly, it's a pretty crazy story how it all happened. Let me know down below in the comments if you even want me to do that story, because I think it's so weird and wild. Call it coincidence, but I don't think it is. You see that? That's a skylight. This is skylight light. So dope. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a door right up there above me. It's giving Coraline. It's giving other mother. It's giving just really weird. But let me know down below in the comments if I should go explore it, but it does make me a little uncomfortable. So this is the very last room that I have to share with you, and I know it's not that exciting, but it's exciting to me. This is where I actually have another space where I can wash some dishes, but I think I'm gonna put like a washer and dryer there because I'll still have stuff to wash. I can even probably have room for a little mini fridge or something like that. Not to mention, this is where our water heater's at, the electrical panel, and there is some space right here where I can do some storage. Look how cute this floor is. The floor is just so stinking cute. I'm obsessed with this room too, just like every other space. I feel like it's very intentional. It's made for me. This is what I've been wanting this entire time. A place to house my hair extensions, a micro salon so I can still do my clients and content creation, a really cute backwash system and a color room, a podcast room, and a studio where I can record all of my YouTubes and Hair B&B tutorials and storage. What? That concludes Manelli Studios tour. I really hope you like this space as much as I do. Let me know down below what you think I should decorate this with. That's essentially the next step for Manelli Studios. I need to get going on ordering some stuff, decorating some things. Let me know what your vision is for this space. I need all the ideas possible. If you have a favorite salon furniture brand that you highly recommend, please let me know down below in the comments. I think that's the part where I'm a little nervous about because the salon furniture is everything in your space. It's definitely the thing that brings the aesthetics and the vibe to the space. And I kind of have an idea, I kind of have a vision. I got a Pinterest board started already, but yeah, just bring me the ideas. Anyways, I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this journey with a hairstylist friend. Like always, you can follow me on my other social channels like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all under Mirella Manelli. And if you have not checked out Hair B&B University just yet, please go do it. At least download the app. It's completely free to download. All you need is an email and a password, and you get instant access to 3 free lessons plus a community. If you want to learn all of the ways to work with me, head on over to MirellaManelli.com. I also got some free resources on my website, like blogs, my podcast. Everything is on there, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.